Happy Monday, everyone. Now we are on already the first week of February 2025, and you can see how time flies. And just looking back right now, February 2025, and when you look back, and you can see that from your memories, your IG memories, or your Facebook memories, or some of your other phone book memories, in fact, 1 year ago, it feels like ages, right? You see, so many things has happened over the months, the last couple of months, and a lot of things are really even critical to things that are going to affect your income, your lifestyle, your work, and for some people it's also relationships. I was just talking to a client today about how, with the political changes that's happening in the world, the geopolitical changes that's happening in the world, a lot of their budgets are also affected. And looking at that, I would like you to also reflect back on your own life, on some of the things that possibly could come up, because these are certain uncertain times. These are times that are changing in this world right now. And if you are prepared, if you are aware, if you have that wealth consciousness or that wealth mindset, you will be able to see possibilities instead of, fighting fire, really doing things like panic decisions that you have to make, or doing things that are urgent and important all the time, right? When you can reflect back on things that are important and not urgent, or things that are you can work on during these uncertain times, this is where you are more prepared. This is the time where you are more in flow. And when you have that wealth mindset, that is where you become more in tune with what's happening in the world today, and you can start applying those changes right now. And this Saturday, I am going to be speaking exactly about this, and I'll be sharing on what are the critical needs that we need right now in our wealth consciousness, in our mindsets, in our beliefs, in having our faith, instilling all this. Because I've gone through, over the years of doing business, and we had our ups and downs in the past as well. Some of you know that when I first started here in Malaysia with my love and respect business, I came to Malaysia with only 2 ringgit, which is like 50 cents US. And within 2 weeks I turned that 50 cents to 5,000 US dollars, or 20,000 ringgit at that time. And that required an awareness of what I actually worked on, my own beliefs, on my own programming, on my own actions, and my own faith. And it's not just about strategies, it's a whole being kind of transformation, your body, mind, heart, and spirit. And I will be addressing this. I'll go into the step by step of what is the foundations of having that wealth mindset, which is so critical right now, which is so important right now for us to navigate our way through this VUCA times, the volatile times, the uncertain times, the complex times, the ambiguous times. And this is something that's already happening. And I would not like any of us to go through for the firefighting, the being panicking, and what am I going to do? I don't have all this, money is tight. When you start to be aware, you start planning and you start creating, that's where you can create a lot of changes in your life. Yeah. And I've also experienced a time when I'm not sure if some of you have heard this story of a time when a homeless woman gave me 20 ringgit, and then when I called her back and I wanted to return the money, meet up with her, return the money, I found out that she had a job in an organization that was actually helping low-income single mothers. And the last I heard of it, she has her own secretary, and she is the head of the department that she's working in, because she was actually thriving, and it was her beliefs, it was her mindset, and it was also her attitude and her whole beliefs around money that created that. I mean, so many people who are homeless probably think like, oh, I can't give money, you have to help me, I'm poor and all that. But she was she was poor, but she still gave me 20 ringgit to help me out at that time with my parking. And she said, oh no, if I have the, if the money is meant for me, it will come back. And she gave it to me because she said, you needed the money, you needed to go home. And, I was nowhere near an ATM, and she gave that to me. So can you believe that kind of mindset that she was having at that time? And a couple of other stories that I can share as well of my clients, of myself, creating a business that is multiple six figures and starting with zero or little resources. It is so possible. And this is what I'll be sharing with all of you on the 8th of February. Do come. I'll give you the link when you DM me, and you can come and join and start applying in your life. Because what we need to do right now, and this is so critical, and this is also the time for all of us to succeed, which is the VUCA times. We can not just survive, we can actually thrive. We can start creating. We can take our power back when it comes to our own money and finances. And this is what I would like you to apply into your own lives, right? With that, lots of love and respect, everyone. Have a great week ahead. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.